What's going on? Today we're going to be talking about making a snare sound with your own recorder using live sounds. I'm going to teach you about the dynamics of a snare sound and what it takes to make one. So let's get into it. Alright, first you're going to find something that has a sound that's like a snare, obviously. And I have, plenty of that here with these marbles. So here we go. Alright, so next I have this item here, which is a piece of a palm tree leaf, and I have this. This is a different type of palm tree, and it has this kind of cool like pattern. We're gonna hit this and see what we can get. Alright, here we go. We're gonna use this as sort of the metallic-y bottom end of the snare. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put the recorder inside and then we'll see what happens. Recorder inside right now, and we're gonna just close this gently. And we're just gonna hit it. There it is. We are in the computer now, guys. I've already chopped up the samples. So we got grill metallic boom, which would be kind of my low end. Then we have the flat marble sound, which is like the bottom and top of the snare. Then we have a stick sound, which I think will give it a little extra punch. And what I've done is I have a EQ on each of them. So we're gonna go in there and kind of see the response of each one of them before we get into the editing and then combining of all the sounds. So let's check this one out. So you could tell that all the frequencies are being used by this one sound. And if you were making music, you wouldn't want your snare to have so much low end anyways. Let's say about 240 is like your snare sound, because you want this all to be for your kick and your sub or your bass, whatever. We're gonna go to the next one. Okay, still very much so like that low end sound, so we're gonna take that out till about 235. Let's go to the last one. Okay, for this one we're gonna take it down a little further than 240. We're gonna go all the way till about, I want to say like 1K. Let's go right there. 958 is good. Let's do a little bit of leveling out as well. Alright, so here I'm gonna do a shelf, and I'm gonna just shelf it down. I just want the knock. Okay, so we're gonna let this loop real quick. Alright, cool. I like that. Just wanted to take it down just a little bit. Now the stick. Let's check the response. Cool. Right here around 3K, 4K is really the punch of the snare. Now you gotta be careful because the voice also punches through there as well. So, you could have it in there a little bit. So I'm just gonna put it about, what's that? Almost 4 dB up, and I'm kind of gonna just narrow it down to about that frequency. So I'm not going into the other ones as much. Okay. Here's before and after. Kind of focused, yeah. We are combining these sounds, and they could be individual sounds as well. So that's just something I'm putting out there. But right now we're combining them. We're gonna go to the flat marbles again. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into here and I'm gonna type 3080. Okay. I'm gonna bring that down there just a bit. Yeah, I like that wide scoop like that. It's nice. Okay, let me hear combine with the stick. We're gonna reduce some of the sounds level. So let's see. Here. The goal is just to get it to when you like the sound. So right now I'm not too fond of the sound, so I'm gonna try to like cut some things out of this one to see if maybe I like it better without so much. I'm gonna see if I cut out so much of it and it's just like literally just a hit. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I know I wasn't talking through that whole thing, but what you gotta do is you just gotta edit it so you like the sound, okay? What I did was this sound, what did I do? I cut out everything except for that mid-range area, which is like from 235 to about 539 hertz. That's just where this sound is coming through. That's it. Now over here with the marbles, I have it coming from 454 hertz to about 3.85K. Okay, and remember we have the stick coming popping up around that, you know, that area. I have it at 4K, but you know it starts ramping up there, and I'm cutting it at 958, so you get still a little bit of the essence of the stick. And obviously, if I played them separately, it wouldn't be as, you know, awesome. So let's try. Let's do it one at a time. Great stick sound, right? But it's not a snare. Definitely not a snare, but it has some type of girth to it. Flat marbles. Definitely a cool like lo-fi snare by itself, but that's because it had a lot of frequencies in there that just made it sound like a snare. But altogether, you get the punch, you get the girth, you get the I want to say distortion, like saturation from the marbles. You get the punch of the stick, and you get the girth of the grill sound. Just with this one sound. And I have so many other sounds here that I could probably make others, you know, but we just wanted to focus on one. So with that being said, you know, I hope this helped you guys, you know, get creative, make your own sounds. I would definitely say, you know, a snare could be 2 to 3 sounds in order to make a snare. It's all about, you know, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Just like in a story, it's the same thing with sounds. Think about what a sound is. Think about what the frequencies are. And if I have to put up a chart, I'll throw up a chart right now so that you could be able to find this and figure it out for yourself. But if you also use your ears, you're not gonna lose. You're gonna win all the time. So this is O2Y Beats. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and stay tuned for more. Hit the like button if you like this. If you want to see more, I'll definitely do more tutorials like this, because I have plenty more experience when it comes to sound designing, making drum sounds out of nothing, and I love doing it. So if you have a question, if you have a challenge for me, definitely ask me, and I'll make it happen. O2Y Beats. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.